I'm gonna give you a gift.
Yeah.
You take over. It's your turn.
Yeah.
You ready for the bad side? You'll never be me. It's a gift and a curse. Ozzy's a
really is.
legend, dude.
My final act.
And here's my gift and a curse. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we here on Trash Talk. Hey.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers Podcast.
We made it.
What's up, Smoke Dog?
Oh, man. You know, I had me a little vacation.
Good, man. You deserved it.
I went and saw a concert. Happened to go see Judas Priest,
Yeah.
Alice Cooper,
Yeah.
and a surprise opening act of Fozzy.
Fozzy. Now,
Yeah.
he told me this off camera, man, but educate the Trash Talkers, man. Tell them how it was.
Dude, I will say Judas Priest set is dang near a top 5 for me. And maybe it's recency bias because it just happened, but dude, they were so good. For their age, man, that group is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And all of them, too. Alice Cooper, you know, one of the best stage shows I've ever seen.
That's so crazy. I would think that, and you said Judas Priest was the
headliner.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know. It's so weird. It's like you could flip those two. You could flip
Yeah,
Alice
you probably
Cooper
could,
or
yeah.
Judas, but that's awesome, man. What about Fozzy? How was that?
Oh, Fozzy was great, man. You know, they I guess they were a surprise. I don't know. They weren't listed as one of the bands, but maybe they just, you know, had to throw them on there because I think the tour originally had Corrosion of Conformity opening, but they were not on this show. So Fozzy takes the place, probably just for one night, it seems. But yeah, they were great, man. Lots of energy. Homeboy that was in Stuck Mojo, the guitarist, that bro just dances the entire time, man. He looked like he was just happy to be alive, man.
That's keyboardist from Rammstein. He's just happy to be there, man.
Exactly, dude. So much energy, and like people were still filing in at the time they were playing, but I heard the people around me saying, you know, like that's the best opening act I've ever seen.
Damn.
Yeah.
So with Fozzy, you think that being with them not being on the on that tour, I guess, and just filling in as a replacement, were they in their home city or something? Like, did they just say, "Hey, do you guys want to?"
Yeah, well, most of the band is from Atlanta, but Jericho's from
that's right,
from Canada.
Huh? I guess they just happened to be.
Yeah, I guess they just happened to be in the area and like, hey, we'll fill in for that one show.
I bet they got a nice chunk for doing that. I'm sure they did.
Yeah, I bet they did.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad you had.
But I got to see Painkiller live.
How was that?
Dude, it was amazing. Man, that in my opinion, I know I've said it before, is the greatest metal song. Thrash metal, you know, power metal, whatever you want to call it. That's the greatest metal song I've ever heard in my life. So, you know, I mean, you can say what you will about Nymphetamine Fix and things like that, which are perfect songs.
That's your preference.
But it's just so much energy put into this one song.
That's awesome.
The only criticism I have is they should have closed the show with that.
Yeah, he had told me something else that off camera. He said, you know, Alice Cooper actually got his head chopped off with the guillotine. And I'm like, dude, please tell me he ended his show with that.
Nope.
It would have been perfect if he would have because like imagine if you were a kid out there, you see, oh my god, his head just got chopped off.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later,
he's
come
back on stage.
Oh man, come on. You should have ended it just like that. Like, oh
yeah. I guess he likes to end the set with The School's Out Forever.
One of the biggest ones he's got. I could see
and I guess, you know, that act is part of the song that they do it for, and you know, they just want to keep it as part of that song. You know, like Michael Jackson would always do the moonwalk for Billie Jean. So I guess that's how they wanted to keep it, and they always want to close with School's Out Forever. That's my guess.
Okay, well heck yeah, man. I'm glad you well needed vacation, man. I'm glad you had a good time and got a chance to get out and smell the music.
Exactly.
Smell the music,
man.
I'm just waiting on. I'm not even gonna take the shine away from you, brother. I'm waiting on my vacation. That's all. Yeah? I'm gonna just say that. Waiting on mine, and you know what? You enjoy yours, man. I'm glad you had a great time, man. All right, let's read the top 3 comments. If you guys are new here, that's how we do it here on the Trash Talkers podcast. We always read the top 3 comments from the previous podcast. Do you remember the podcast from last week, Smokey?
It was. Oh God, I forgot what we titled it. Childhood dreams versus reality.
There you go. Did you say we titled it?
Yeah, titled it.
Oh, I was about to say, don't we title everything?
I forgot what we titled it.
Oh, I thought you said we typoed it. Okay.
Oh no, titled.
Titled. All right. How about this? All right. Well, I was about to think we're going into a reaction. I was about to start asking you to guess something. The number 3 most liked comment from that podcast comes from Krista Spetch. Krista Spetch says, "Morning, guys. I love hearing the stories of when y'all were younger and rapping and recording. I've heard some of your stuff, older and newer, and love it. Y'all still have drive and passion. I can still see it. You two are a joy to watch. Love you guys. You keep it real."
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot.
It does, and more music coming very, very soon.
Yep, we got stuff recorded.
Jenny Reese, number 2 most liked comment from that podcast. Now, some of these are a little long. We appreciate the love that you guys are giving these, really do. Jenny says, "Personally, I'm super duper, not super, but super duper grateful that your paths took you here. What you do now has more impact on our daily lives, and now I can't even remember how I started my day before I discovered your channel. Wow, y'all single-handedly changed my opinion about YouTube and reaction channels. And yes, of course, there are other great reactors out there, but I don't have to watch them every single day like I have to watch you guys every single day, lol. With the others, if they do a song I like or one that is intriguing, I'll tap in. With y'all, I watch every day, no matter what song or band or genre. I'm here for it because you guys make it fun and emotionally real."
Wow, dang, that's amazing.
Jenny, that one hit right here. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that one hit, Jenny.
Man, I almost started blushing.
Yeah, that one hit right there, man. Number 1 most liked comment from that podcast. Shout out to Kim Bober. Kim Bober says, "I've known several local bands over the years, and I've seen the hardworking members that had great music and put in the hours fail, and bands that suck and no talent get signed. Yeah. I've also known bands that rejected labels because once they would get signed, they lose all creative control. The label would push their idea of where the band would go. You could be signed as a death metal band and end up playing bubblegum pop. The one band I still talk to are happy they failed and their own instead of being forced to play music they couldn't stand." Okay. Now they wouldn't trade their family life to be famous for all the money you could imagine. That's awesome.
Wow, yeah.
I feel like I know the band you're talking about too, if I had to guess, Ken. But yeah, man.
Sounds like just accepting what happened, and like, we're not going to sell out. We're going to continue on our course, and if we make it, we make it.
Yeah, man. And that's something to be said about, you as an artist, when you create, you do want to have creative control. And you don't want people saying, don't do it that way, or don't you shouldn't do that move, or don't play that note a little higher. You know what I mean? It's cool to have criticism, but once you start deviating like entirely from the plan, it's like, it's not good, bro.
You got to do something that's true to you.
Yeah.
Like, I get, like, if a label comes to you and says, "All right, we're gonna sign you, but you got to do this gimmick," if it fits your personality, cool.
You almost went down that road.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't take it. And there's still part of me, like I've said many times, there's a part of me that says I wish I would have taken the deal just to see what happens.
Yeah, but even though it's not you.
Yeah. That's the issue, and that's why I didn't take it.
It might have turned you into that person.
Maybe.
Instead of Smokey Ramirez, it would have been Smokey Cowboy or something.
Yeah, Cowboy Smoke.
Cowboy Smoke. There you go. Man, today, Smokey, what we got? What's our topic for today, Smoke Dog?
Well, I was thinking, man, talking about the retirement and the final album of Megadeth.
You mean the final tour?
Well, there's a final album coming also.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
From what I heard, at least. Yeah.
Have they released the name of it yet?
No. The article I saw did not have the name of it yet. I guess they don't have a working title for it yet.
That means if that is the case, there's going to be a lot of new Megadeth. If they put a new album out, there's going to be a lot of new Megadeth reactions if that's the case, man.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about, how that generation of music is coming to an end, unfortunately.
Now, when you say that generation of music, you're talking Gen X,
Yeah, or at least the stars that Gen X loved.
Now that's interesting because Gen X. What are we saying? 65 to 80, I think it is. 65 to 80.
Yeah,
so
79, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Okay, so with that, dude, I always say it here. Who is rock today? Who is the biggest rock band today? And it's like we see so many comments in the comment section where it's kind of hard to say. Yes, you got the Warnings and the Sleep Tokens, but Gen X had I mean
the Murderers Row.
I mean, God, just pick a star. Pick a star. Probably started during that era, and it seems like they're all fading out now.
It is, man. It's sad, and of course Ozzy. That was probably the biggest of them all. And not having him anymore. Just put yourself in those shoes, because think about it. When we were young, our heroes, our stars that we looked up to were Gen X. They were people of that age. But if you're Gen X, it's kind of the generation before you. And those people are, they're in their later years now. They're 70 in many cases. Some of them even 80. Now, do you replace it? Do you say, all right, well, I guess my stars are all gone at some point. Do you just stick with the old music that they already put out, or do you look for new artists?
I have no idea when it comes to that, man, because we always ask the question, what's next? What's next? And I hate to keep bringing the AI thing up, but it's like there is nothing like that generation. There will never be another Ozzy. There will be another Metallica, another Megadeth, Slayer, Iron Maiden. I could go on and on. Judas Priest. Yeah. Hell, I mean, you just seen two of the greatest. You know what I mean? Judas Priest and Alice Cooper. Yeah. It's like I can't. And to the Gen Xers out there, you guys let us know. But in my opinion, I would think the Gen Xers would probably say there's nothing that will compete to that, because that's what they know. That's their childhood. That's what they grew up on.
That makes me think of something. When you said there will never be another Ozzy before, a lot of the younger people,
Youngblood,
attribute Youngblood to being that. But I've noticed that the Gen X doesn't accept that. That's
what I'm saying. It won't be it, because you know what? And here's the bad thing about that is he'll always be in Ozzy's shadow. It's like, you're like Ozzy, but he'll never hear the words, you're bigger than Ozzy.
No,
it's not. You know what I mean? He'll always be in his shadow, which Youngblood is dope, but it's like you don't want that. What's the word? You don't want that cloud over you. It's like you want to have your own path. You don't want to be in the shadow of somebody else.
Is he locked into that at this point, you think?
I mean, a lot of trash talkers are saying, man, Ozzy said you're next.
Yeah.
But in a way, doesn't that make it kind of like, it's almost like, God dang, Ozzy's so brilliant. What if that was like a gift? And Ozzy was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a gift and a curse. I'm gonna give you a gift.
Yeah.
You take over. It's your turn.
Yeah.
You ready for the bad side? You'll never be me. It's a gift and a curse. Ozzy's a freaking legend, dude.
My final act.
And here's my gift. And a curse. Gotcha. I don't know. God, dude, what if Ozzy planned that out like that?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That'd be crazy.
And for my final act, I will bestow the legacy onto him. Have fun with that bitch.
Little do you know. I look at it to the on a hip hop side. You've seen Straight Outta Compton, right? So the dude that played Tupac, I'm sorry, the dude that played Snoop Dogg, he was a good actor. It looked like him. Had his mannerisms. It's very
everybody in there looked really much
good.
I
mean, that was a great movie, but it's hard to do Snoop. And they went to one person who's also affiliated with Snoop's orientation, if you know what I mean, with that side of, what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. So they went to Nipsey. Nipsey's tall like Snoop. He looks like Snoop. You shave off his facial hair, dude kind of looks like Snoop. Yeah. So they went to Nipsey, and it was like, dude, you got to play Snoop in this straight. He was like, look, man, with all due respect, I appreciate you guys asking me, but if I do that, I'll always be in his shadow. Yep. I'll always be Snoop.
That'll be his legacy.
Exactly.
Yeah. And not to mention, he's from the same place.
Correct.
Yeah, well, like you said, looks like him. Yeah. And really, that was a good move for his career.
Yeah. I mean, look at him. I mean,
yeah.
So now let's bring it back to Ozzy and Youngblood. I mean, how do you think Youngblood feels about that?
I'm sure. I mean, in the moment, you gotta love that, right?
I bet he's eating it up right now.
Yeah. But there could be that point in the future where you're like, okay, I was just stuck in the shadow the whole time.
So do you think with us, like the Gen X are saying, no one's gonna be Ozzy. Sure, he can pass the torch to Youngblood. Do you think at some point, this generation, do you think they would look at Youngblood as bigger than Ozzy? Do you think they'd be like, hey, this guy's bigger? We don't know nothing because they don't know Ozzy like we do. They just know.
The kids probably will. Yeah, Gen Z is going to look at it and say, oh, yeah, he obviously is bigger than Ozzy, because he's big to them. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of a comparison that would have happened when we were young and had, like, who would have followed in the shadow of someone else? Can you think of something?
I mean, you could go with, yeah, I mean, I guess you could go with Snoop Dogg and Bow Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Bow Wow, I mean,
I'm sure if you were, at that age at that time and you were watching Bow Wow and you didn't know much about Snoop, you're like, oh, he's way bigger.
Actually, I think that's a terrible analogy now that I think about it, because Snoop's just so big.
Yeah, he is.
But then
now, I mean, you would have to be living under a rock to not realize that Snoop is one of the biggest icons in the world.
But see, then that also cancels out what I said about Ozzy, because it's like the young. I mean, dude, if y'all have a young child, your child knows who Snoop Dogg is. Mm-hmm. But how many of your young children actually know who, or I'm sorry, how many of the younger kids probably know who Ozzy is right now? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I did have a situation at a grocery store recently where there was this younger girl working the cashier. I mean, she looked like she was high school, 17, 16. And, I had the Black Sabbath shirt on, and she was like, oh, I love that shirt. Mm. And, I was talking to her about, it's sad that what happened, but I don't know that that's normal.
Dude, how crazy would it have been if she was like, he died?
Oh, yeah.
I would have been like, look, bro. You know what? I ain't gonna say that.
Like, how do you even know who Black Sabbath is?
Yeah.
But you don't know that Ozzy died.
I just did a whole podcast with JJ about band tees and why they're so popular now, and we had a similar story about that. It's
that could be. I didn't even think about, like, obviously she knew who he was because we talked about him dying, but there could have been that situation where she's like, no, I just love those shirts.
That
happens.
Me and JJ talked about that. Well, I'll try to link to the in the description if you guys want to check it out. But I mean, it's a thing, man. And not only that, man, God, man, that generation just gave us some of the dopest. Listen, every generation's gonna like their generation. They're gonna feel attached to it. Yeah. Like me and Smoker are gonna say we're millennials. We're millennials, man. There was nothing like growing up in the late '80s, early '90s. There was nothing like it. And I'm sure you guys say the same thing about your generation. But as a millennial myself, I'll say, man, y'all gave us some. Not only did y'all give us great music, y'all gave us great movies, y'all gave just pop culture and period.
Yeah.
Like, remember the little slap things
the slap bracelets
came from y'all, I'm pretty sure. The Mr. T, no, that was ours. I was gonna say the Mr. T cereal. But I think that was our generation.
Yeah, some Gen X's probably had that. Some of the later
towards
Gen X's.
The end. Yeah. But like,
I mean, that would have been the late '80s. Yeah.
I mean, and we always say it whenever me and you do reaction videos to an '80s song. We're like, God, man, we wish we were like teenagers during this age.
Oh
man.
Yeah, man. Dude, that was so great. And I'm jealous. I'm jealous of what they got to see when they did.
You think the newer generation, the generation of today, do you think they look at it like, why would we want to come home when the streetlights are on? Like, why would I have to wait to 7:30 to watch the Brady Bunch? Like, I could just stream. Like, it's like you just don't get it. You had to be there.
Yeah, Gen X was the latchkey kids.
Yeah.
The last generation without control over the children. That was crazy. You ever saw these videos? It was before our time, but apparently at night, when the 10 o'clock news would come on.
Where are your children?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, and do you know where your children are?
They
had to remind them
they had to remind
that your kids are out there, and you might want to round them up.
God it is 12:30. Where Barry at?
I do have a daughter somewhere.
I mean, but it just seems, man, it just seems safer. You know what I mean? God, that's even crazy to say because Generation X, y'all gave us Megadeth. I mean, things that we're supposed to be terrified of. Meanwhile, we're at 10 o'clock outside, like, you know what I mean? Like, God, y'all's generation is special. It's very special. Very special, man.
It really is, man. And maybe that's why. Wild and free,
Yeah. I mean, I could go on a tangent and talk about ours, like our being millennials, I would say is the last great one. But I think every person of their generation is going to say that.
Yeah, every generation is going to say, nope, ours was. I'm sure boomers say that. I'm sure, the silent gen would say that.
Everybody.
Yeah. Actually, was the silent gen actually called the last great generation?
Oh, maybe. Dude, I don't know, man. I've been so weird into, like, I've been noticing, like, and it's probably people. Like, it's just the way we are, dude. Mm-hmm. Like, I've noticed when I go into work, I've got about 17 people that I speak to kind of on a daily. I go into work every Monday, and I'm just waiting to see who's the first person. I've done it for the past 4 weeks. I walk in and I say, hey, good morning. How was your weekend? Oh, mine was great. It was good. Okay, let's try next weekend. Hey, how was your weekend? Oh, it was good. Okay, I'll ask 4 other people. Hey, man, how was your weekend? Oh, it was great.
That was good. Yeah.
No one's asked back. How was your weekend?
Really?
I'm like, what? I swear it's something. I don't know if it's just everyone's just focused on themselves. It's like, dude, what happened to the give and take? It's just like, I'm like, how was your dinner last night? Oh, it was pretty good, man. My wife did this, and she was like, be nice if somebody asked me about my dinner one time, Like, I'm like, it's just I don't know what it is.
Are they younger people?
No, these are older, middle, young. They're in between. It's all.
They're adapting to the times.
I feel like I don't know if it's a social media thing or if it's a thing that's
I think it's social media.
A zeitgeist that's happening in our or like I don't know, but it's like whatever happened to give and take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where is that, man?
Well, the conversation is dying, I think. Because, you used to, like I was talking about being at the grocery store, having the little conversation. That doesn't happen as much anymore. Yeah. When you were kids, you'd go with your parents to the grocery store, out to a restaurant or whatever. You see your parents having conversations for 10 minutes with somebody, you know? And like, that doesn't seem to happen anymore. People go into the store or into the restaurant. They do what they do, don't talk to anybody, and then they leave. That's it.
Yeah. Man, the first person that actually, so this is coming out of the time of recording, but this next Monday, the first person, some of them watch the show, the first person that asked me back how my weekend was, you're going to get $20. Because it's been 4 weeks, and I've been asking everybody. I've yet to been asked how mine is. I'm going to give you $20. But no, man, you're right. Maybe that is something.
I'm going to run an experiment now.
You should try
throughout the week. Just start asking people.
Just say how was your weekend, and see how many people come back to you and say mine was good. How was yours? Yeah. Or I'll tell you something else that's crazy. Like when I've noticed like I'm still single. So if I do talk to a person of a female of the opposite sex, something that I've noticed that has went away again. It might be something with social media. Is one thing that I miss that I don't see anymore is when like I'm an informative person. I want to know where you going, what you doing, tell me about it. How you? Oh, yeah. Like I want to know everything. Like what's your height? What's your favorite food? What do you want to do here? One thing I've noticed that's missed is when if I'm speaking to the opposite sex, I never get like I'll say, hey, how was your day? I'll never get my day was good. How was your day? Yeah. They just go, oh, my day was this, and I did this, and my coworker did that, and we did this, and I went down here, and we did this, and I'm just there, and I'm like, I'd love to, like, reciprocate.
Yeah.
God,
that's it. That's wild. Like, I get if it's like, oh, it's good,
That's fine.
And they don't give you the whole story. But if they're standing there giving you the whole story,
I don't
and
need
then
it.
Walk away after that.
That's what I'm saying. If you just give me it was good. How was yours? I'm gonna give you the same thing. It's great. But now if you give me, oh man, it was good, man. My wife made the best mashed potatoes, man. What kind of butter did she use? Oh, dude, you should try it. Have you ever tried? You see, give and take.
Give and take. Yeah, man. I'm one of those people that I match the energy of whoever I'm talking to. That's just my personality style. If they're gonna give me actually, I can't even say that. if they're gonna give me a really long story, you know, I'm a certain personality where like small talk doesn't mean that much to me, you know. But you know, if somebody asks me, I'm gonna give it right back to them. You know.
Don't you think it makes the other person? I like to make people feel good. Like to me, it makes me. Everybody wants to feel like they're important or they're they feel
yeah, absolutely.
So I like to do that. I like to make you feel like you're interested. Like tell me about it, man. Where your shoes? Where'd you get those from? Like I like to make people feel good. And I just feel like that's dying for some reason.
Maybe that's the general zeitgeist of our society now is
it's like me.
I just want to take. I'm not gonna give it out.
Why?
I think my brain cannot into that, right?
My brain cannot fathom it. I would love to know why. What do you think that's about?
I mean, I don't know the root cause of it, but you know, you see the symptoms all the time, right?
Yeah.
It's like you know, there's an accident on the road. Hey, can I jump in there and be with you and get the money out of it? It's like everything's about me, you know.
My daughter has a broken leg.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can you say that I was in on it? Like
it drives me nuts, dude. That drives me crazy. Trash Talkers, do an experiment. If you're watching this in the morning, just go to somebody right now and just ask them, "Hey, how was your weekend?" And just see if they respond. Just curious. I just want to see how many. See if maybe it's just in my bubble. I don't know.
Yeah. I've said for a long time that there's an issue, you know. What seems to be a good motto is not really, because people will say this thing, you got to do what's best for you, right? And it makes sense to a certain point, but people take that overboard and they're like, I'm only doing what's best for me and I don't care if it hurts anyone else. And that's the way we've worked it into as a society.
Please don't say we. I'm not that at all.
No,
dude.
I'm just saying people in general.
I'd rather work together than to die alone. That's me. I'd rather work together as a people than to me. That's just I don't know, man.
I've always personally been like, you know, I'm not going to do something if it's going to hurt someone else. Like if I'll do stuff that helps me in my life, I mean, because you need to.
You gotta look out for yourself.
You gotta survive. Yeah, but I'm not going to do something that's going to benefit me but also negatively affect other people,
and that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be, man. It's like if let's say the world was coming to hell. Smokey would argue that it is right now. The world is coming to an end. But like if I'm building, you know, if I got turnips and chickens, and you know what, I see my neighbor has a few potatoes, you know, and I'm thinking, man, I bet they would like some eggs. And I'm like, man, I bet they're going to be so grateful that I'm giving them in their eggs. They might offer me a potato.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I got an extra egg, some eggs for you. Oh, thanks. We appreciate it.
That happens all too often.
Like,
yeah.
And I try to make other people like, dude, ask other people stuff, man.
Yeah.
Give. Because...
offer services, like
and again,
like you need help with something.
Yeah, just anything, man.
Yeah.
Just
if you don't have it to give, like offer your services, offer some work.
Anything.
Yeah.
It's the thing where we all want to feel appreciated. We all want to feel like we're important. We all want to, but try to give it to the other person because that person wants to feel it too. Now the question is,
social media might be the root.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. The generation thing. Is it phones? Did Gen X have it right? Did they have it right?
Maybe they did, actually, man. Because look at where we're at now. Like, the average person on the street uses social media because they want to be the center of attention. Everybody wants that attention. It's like, put the attention on me. I'm going to make the social media account, and I'm going to show everybody how great my life is so you can all give me that attention, you know? So that's how it ends up becoming me all the time.
That's so dope.
Gen X grew up without that.
I mean, we grew up without that. I know people older than me that are doing it, man. That don't even have social media.
I think we were almost the first of, and it's almost like a cutoff halfway through the generation of, the latter half grew up with the internet, and the first half did not.
We're like right in the middle. Yeah. Like if I see, okay, I was the type of kid. If I'm at the I'm a very competitive person by nature. I have to be. I want to be the best. If you got to beat me at it. I come from I'm the type of person like when I was in the arcades. Remember when arcades were a thing?
Yeah.
Like I'm playing Street Fighter. I thought I was the best Street Fighter player.
Yeah.
And you remember you would have to put your 3 initials in, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I spent so many. It was just when Underground Atlanta was a thing. And
oh yeah.
You remember that little arcade that was by that
that
store? I would stay in that arcade, man. I'd spend so many quarters, and I'd get like first place, and I'm like BLB. That's my initials. And I'm sitting in there. Who wants some? Who wants some? And everybody's like, I'm looking for the person. I want the person to beat me because it's like, bro, you a bad bitch. And like, man, good job, bro, good job. Yeah. Instead of, I don't know, man.
Instead of like, I want everyone else to lose, so
no, like I can
be happy with my mediocre performance.
Beat me. Who's gonna beat me? Dang it. Who? It's like the LeBron, and I am not comparing myself to a LeBron or Jordan, but Jordan. I truly believe that the mind state is a kind of could be there. Like I have that mind state. Jordan bet on everything. I like to gamble. On things. So it's like even maybe that's the dopamine for me. It's like, hey, is this gonna, dude? I've seen this dude. There's a website actually out there, where you can gamble on anything. This dude said, I'm gonna watch a congressional hearing, and if this dude says, what was the word? Consistently. If this dude says consistently 5 times, and he's up to like 2 hours, he's like, come on. He's already said it 3 times, and he was down to the last minute. And this dude asked him a question. He was like, stop asking him a question. He was like, well, it's consistent. He's like, God dang it, dude, you betting on the word. I ain't that bad now. But when you know what I mean?
That's a gambling.
Oh, that's bad there. But Michael Jordan had that mentality where he knew. People would argue that generation. Jordan played in that generation, early 80s.
Yeah, he was part of the pop culture of that generation for sure.
And the reason,
I don't know if he was born before 65 or
well, I know he played in that generation.
Yeah.
But the reason a lot of people call Jordan the GOAT is because not only was he good, but he made other people around him good.
He did. I mean, look at Pippen.
Look at Rodman.
Yeah.
I mean, look at
Forrest
Fisher.
Grant.
I mean, it's like you have to be on a certain. If you want to ride with this, you gotta bring. You know what I mean? I F with that, dude.
That's the team you want to be on.
Yes, man.
Like some people would have like, no, I want to be the only star. Like Russell Westbrook.
I'll give you.
I want to be the only star on the team.
Allen Iverson. That's why I never want to. And great player, but. It's me. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. It's like, man, here, what you got? Show me, bro. Like, throw me a layup. You know what I mean?
Dude, think about it. Like, if you're the 3rd guy in line playing behind Jordan and Pippen,
you are a beast.
You could go to any other team and beat everybody.
You're a beast. You're a beast, man.
Because you've been playing against those guys in practice every day.
I mean, it's something to be said about that generation, man. It's dying, dude, and it's sad to see that our musical acts are going the same way, man.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Doom.
Well,
go ahead.
Will there ever be another wave like that?
Hey, that Atlas 3A Atlas?
3i Atlas.
3i Atlas is coming to flip shit on his head.
Dude, let's talk about that for a second, like, because it does feel weird, right? Like almost like we're building up to something. Like, not saying doomsday because there's no reason to ever prophesize for doomsday to happen because it's happened for thousands of years and none of them came true. But it feels like something might be happening because there's more and more stories about it every day. And when your government is actually coming out and saying we have contact with these things that we don't know what they are, they could be from outer space. Like when your government's saying it and not hiding it, they might be building you up to something.
Yeah. I mean, if you know what Project Bluebeam is, that's literally the definition. I mean, but I don't know. And like you had said, before, it's not good to prophesize on it or even dwell on it. But it's something in us, man, where we're just like, oh my God, the end's coming. I mean, Y2K.
Yeah.
2012, Mayan calendar. COVID. You can say COVID.
There's been some fascination. Like the entire world has had, I think religion plays into it a lot, but the entire world for many years have had this fascination with the apocalypse.
Mm-hmm. It's in us.
And they love to prophesize for it.
So,
and they're like, there's always somebody that'll stand up and say, I know exactly when it is. Now, I've heard dates so many. 2-2-22, you know, and 11-11-11, you know. There's always people that are going to say it ends on this date. It never happens, but
hey, I got one dude who was spot on accurate and never even came out and said, "Told y'all." You ready?
Yeah.
Dr. Creep.
Dr. Creep, yeah.
That dude he was on it, man.
He was
but
pretty accurate.
He never once, if y'all know, but he never came out and was like, "Told you."
So maybe, yeah, exactly.
He
doesn't even reveal himself.
That to me is like, I ain't gotta be out there, man. It's like, told you.
I would love to know who's behind those songs.
But with
because it was extremely accurate.
Very. You know? And not only that, but hell, I'll give you, man, there's so many, dude. What about the dude who created, and I think there's a tie-in with Dr. Creep. The dude that created the Illuminati card game.
Oh, yeah.
That's been a lot of
some eerie things in that, for sure.
And then again, that's...
So, what if Dr. Creep somehow releases a song now that says, the apocalypse happens on this day, do you believe him?
Oof.
I mean, he's been right so many times
before.
Right.
I'd take off of work that day. I'd take off of work that day.
Would you stop paying your bills?
No, I'd still pay just to be on the safe side, man. That's the thing, man.
Because if it does happen, what do you need the money for?
Exactly. And that's the thing, man. It's if it happens, it happens. There ain't nothing I can do to stop it. If a 3 why do I keep wanting to say 3AI?
3I.
3AI. God dang it.
3I.
3I Atlas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna refer to it as Atlas. But if the comet or space mothership, whatever it is, comes here, I can't do nothing about it, man. But it's something fascinating about it. Something fascinating. We know what would be awesome.
The speculations are hilarious sometimes. Like people, Anunnaki, the Atlantans are coming back.
What if they came back and it was just like, look, bro, we here. We gonna, everything's free. No more bills. Lights free. Water's free. Yeah. Energy. Everything.
Oh, that would be amazing, right?
Dude, the world would go crazy.
You think?
I mean, how would these elites make money? If an outer space...
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they'll freak out. The oligarchs will freak out for sure.
The big wigs, like,
yeah.
What do you mean gas is free? It's a natural element. What do you mean they can pay? They don't have to pay.
But I would hope if they're doing that those entities have the power to stop those people from freaking out and doing...
They just do beep. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I feel like the world needs something like that, to tell you the truth.
We need a finger flicker.
Because we have people on this earth that have way too much power.
Yeah.
And they go crazy with it.
Yeah.
So it would be cool to see something more powerful, as long as they're not going to just enslave us and use it. But it would be cool to see something put those people in their place, because there is no one on earth powerful enough to put them in their place.
We need an entity that's for the people. For the people and by the people.
Absolutely.
And I would, you know Cousin It, right? Mm-hmm. From
Adam's Family.
Adam's Family. It just needs to be a big It. Just a big...
It's just
it's like, you know what? Everything's free. Boo, you're out of here. Boo, you're out of here. Everything just... You know what, man?
So what if the alien, the Panamanian alien?
The Panamanian alien.
The fungus-looking thing that moves and the guy found in a meteorite? What if that is like a symbiote suit?
Dude.
I hope we're not going too deep and we're losing people here. But
I mean, if y'all rocking with us, y'all rocking with us. Man. That is crazy to think about. What if that was like a probe? Like, let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, let's just send that out and let's see. Man, they're going crazy. Well, they probably don't even have access to the internet, and they probably, because the only way people got to see this little Panamanian alien was through social media. Mm-hmm. So it was like, okay, well
But maybe they have some way with communicating it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but
communicating to it.
Right. But if like, I mean, the world didn't go over, like, buildings didn't burn down.
No, but that might be a forerunner.
But that
might have been a probe.
That's what I'm saying. What if they're like, damn, we sent out that and we thought it was going to be global catastrophe and nobody did anything. Like,
nobody freaked out.
Okay, well, hell, pull in. Just show like, we're here. Oh, wait a minute. We sent our little friend alien. Nobody said nothing. Well, we show up, everybody freak out. You know what I mean? God dang. Oh, it's cool when he do it, but it ain't cool when I do it. Okay.
If y'all don't know, look up the whole Panamanian alien story. It's pretty fascinating. And I know there's probably going to be somebody in the comments like, that was debunked. Yes, I know. Everything has been debunked. It doesn't matter what happens.
So
There's somebody debunking it.
The Three-Eye Atlas has been debunked.
Exactly. Everything has.
We've been debunked.
Don't lose your imagination, people. That's the story. Is don't lose your imagination. I feel like there's a lot of people in the younger generations that are just losing their imaginations at this point. And they don't know what to believe. They don't know how to fathom things. They feel like everything is fake. Don't lose your imagination. Man, Gen X knew that. Gen X lived off their imagination, and that's how they created things like all those metal music genres.
It's not, dude, and that's so crazy you say that. Don't lose your imagination. I go back to another Gen X band, one of the greats, one of my favorites. Pink Floyd is one of the greatest songs that I think just continue, that should drive the humanity. The song "Keep Talking." They had it figured out. Just as long as you keep talking, just keep figuring it out. Like, keep going, keep thinking, keep creating, just keep doing something, man.
Yeah.
Man. Damn, I was about to say something with this. I don't know, man. I can't remember shit.
Was it about the alien?
No,
music.
It was music related.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember, man. I don't know. We gotta just. You bringing up. I'm pissed at this. I'm mad. I don't even know why I'm mad. I don't even know why I'm mad. I'm just mad.
That's how you know you're getting old, when you start talking about the younger generation. I'm just mad about it.
I don't even know why I'm mad. I'm just mad now, man. Damn. Shit. I don't know, man. And it's so crazy because you think about those times during the days you would listen to Megadeth, and you listen like we've heard some songs where we were just like, this is pure chaos. This is pure chaos. But during that time, it was probably some of the most peaceful times ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it felt a lot safer. It felt a lot more peaceful, right? I mean, we just, all those chaotic songs were being created in the 80s and 90s.
I think it's just exposure, man. We're too exposed to everything, man. Like, everything's at the palm of your hands.
Yeah.
Dude, you had brought
information overload.
Exactly. You brought up imagination, man.
That's the thing, man. If you're being fed a constant stream of information, you don't have to use your imagination anymore.
Yes, I'll tell you, for the adults here, and I'll keep it as PG as I possibly can. An older guy that I know that I used to work with, he was like, man, a dude that doesn't have social media, he was like, I remember the days you had to close your eyes if you wanted to finish.
Yeah.
So I remember days you had to pretend.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, I remember that too.
You didn't have material.
You just close your eyes, like,
think of it.
I remember them days.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's
the
gone.
Younger generation, they don't have that. I guess they don't. Like, I've heard a lot of people don't even have an inner monologue.
Damn,
which amazed me.
Wow, you ain't even thinking to yourself.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Like, dude, literally, like, this thing said that 2/3 of the people on Earth now don't have an inner monologue.
Well, how would you prove that, though?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you could take a survey, but
God damn, how would you even ask that question? Do you
hear
when you
voice in your head?
Well, now hold on now, because you asked that depending on the setting.
Like schizophrenic.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Depending on the setting on where you ask that, people.
But like when you think of something, you can hear yourself saying it in your head, right?
But that's the thing. Like, what if these kids just don't know what that is? Like they hear it, but I don't. That's
is it like you don't use it, you lose it, and now the kids are losing that. Because they don't have a reason for it anymore.
Yeah, I would like to know how you would measure that. Like, how would you even get that census? How would you figure that out? Like, I mean, and even if a person was like, of course I hear voices in my head, how do you determine it's a schizophrenic or it's an inner monologue? You know, like,
well, if you're controlling it is the question.
But even then, like, hold on, man, you asking too many questions. Like, what do you mean controlling? Like, dude,
you see those videos where the guy actually created what does it sound like if you have schizophrenia?
Oh, dude, I can't watch those videos.
The audio and video.
I can't watch them, man. I can't watch them, man.
Visual hallucinations.
It's like, it's crazy.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is, man. It's because it's like I watch it. It's like, God, it's like if I even pretend or think that I'm seeing that, I might go like, oh crap, I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
Dude, I just think like if I had that, I would go insane.
Yeah, man. God.
But there's a big difference between schizophrenic voices in your head, that are talking to you as it's coming from a different entity.
But does the schizophrenic know that? I don't think they can determine the difference. And they might be thinking, like, wait, is this my real voice? Or, like, of course I need to go jump up. I'm not schizophrenic, you're not schizophrenic. We don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'd like to...
I'm sure they learned, though, because the guy that created a video has it. So, he probably learned through therapy or whatever that's not normal.
Oh, that's actually been debunked. You didn't know that, but yeah.
What? Really?
I was just using your ammo against you.
I'm sure it has, though.
I've just been debunked, man.
I was like, dang, something that simple. Y'all debunking that?
Everything's been debunked, man.
It has, yeah.
This shirt actually says "keep calm." It's just been debunked.
Yeah, it was debunked. That's actually how you spell calm.
Yes, this is how you say it.
And there's a debunking video for that.
Man, my brain hurts, man. Bring it back around, dude.
Well, dude, it's sad to see that generation go. Man, I don't know how to leave on a high note after that. It really is sad, though, that all the icons that the Gen X looked up to in pop culture is coming to an end.
Yeah, and not only, man, we can speak on it, but we can't. We weren't there, so you guys will have to let us know. You guys let us know, how do y'all feel? Are there new artists that are coming out that you guys are like, hey man, we're losing our greats, but that's part of life. Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah,
so we're losing. We're losing.
And do you cope by turning on some new artists?
Yeah, that's where you guys will have to come in and answer the question, man. Because me and Smokey, we still got some of our greats around that we still enjoy to watch, but we're millennials. Yeah. Y'all's generation produced some great talent, and y'all are losing a lot of them. Sucks. Their work is always will be appreciated and treated with all the much respect. But you guys will have to let us know, man, because hearing that news about Megadeth, that one kind of hit us.
Yeah,
it's like,
it definitely did, man. Especially, after the news of all these artists that are passing and whatnot.
Before we end it, imagine, how would you feel if you found out you just saw the last Judas Priest show? Dude. You witnessed it with your own
I'm not going to say that didn't cross my mind during that show, that this could be their last tour or whatever. The thing about Judas Priest, at the end of their show, there's this big sign that comes up says, "The priest will return."
There you go. Hey, that might be something, trash talkers. Maybe all these Gen Xers, y'all got it figured out. Like Judas Priest, it's a gift and a curse. The priest will return. It'll always keep it on that cliffhanger.
Yeah,
just like another Gen X, Ozzy Osbourne with Youngblood. It's a gift and a curse.
The Oz will return.
The Oz will return, man. To the trash talkers out there, you guys let us know. How do you feel about this topic? How do you cope with it? Please leave it down in the comment section. The top 3 comments will be read on next podcast. And anything else, Schmo?
I guess that's it for this week.
That's it for this weekend. Thank you guys for tuning in. And with that being said, my name's Behringer Hollywood. 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez.
And we are
over out. Douches. Yeah, boy.
I'm pissed for some reason.
Take me away, Calculine.